Maybe Vlogs murder case by maybe guilty, maybe not.
MEHAK Bukhari and 7 others, accused of murder and manslaughter. Trial Day 17, from Leicester Crown Court.
Day 16 at court in the TikTok murder case. The prosecution alleged that MEHAK and her mother lured crash victim Saqib Hussain to Leicester to ambush him because he was blackmailing them with explicit pictures and videos of Ansreen which he had on his phone.
It is said that Saqib arrived in Leicester, driven by his friend Hashim Ijazuddin, but then fled from the scene of the meeting up the A46 after realizing it was an ambush.
As he made a desperate phone call to Leicestershire police complaining of people in balaclavas trying to ram him off the road, there was a fatal crash and both men died. The prosecution say the 8 defendants are jointly guilty of murder for causing their deaths. The jury also heard how Saqib had been sending Ansreen threatening messages, saying he would tell Ansreen's husband about their affair, make the explicit pictures and videos go viral, and go to her house in Stoke with his friends. The crash victim was also the subject of complaints to Thames Valley Police about his behavior towards another mum of 2, who rejected his advances, the court heard. The first defense case the jury will hear is expected to be that of Ansreen Bukhari, who, the jury has been told, was in a 3-year extramarital affair with Saqib. The court also heard this was not Ansreen's first sexual affair.
The court heard yesterday how Ansreen had an affair with a 30-something guy who was married with kids. She continued contacting him whilst being in a sexual relationship with Saqib.
Ansreen Bukhari will continue to be questioned today by her own barrister, and then by the prosecution.
The 8 defendants are Natasha Akhtar 22 of Allen Rock Road, Birmingham, Ansreen Bukhari 47 of George Eardley Close, Stoke, MEHAK Bukhari 23 of George Eardley Close, Stoke, Rays Jamal 22 of Lingdale Close, Loughborough, Rikin Karwan 28 of Tomlin Road, Leicester,
Mohammed Patel 20 of Braybrook Road, Leicester, Sanaf Gula Mustafa 22, Littlemore Close, Crown Hills, Leicester, and Amir Jamal 27 of Catherine Street, Belgrave, Leicester, all deny murder and an alternative charge of manslaughter. The trial continues. The case will continue at Leicester Crown Court today, with the defense to take charge of the proceedings and call one of the 8 defendants to give evidence.
Ansreen Bukhari has also said that Rikin Karwan was there for protection. He is all of 5 foot 3 or 4 inches. Would anyone really take someone that tall for protection?
He was there to also pay Saqib the money that was owed, whereas no one had money on them that night.
All 8 defendants deny murder and an alternative count of manslaughter, and say they only wanted to scare the 2 victims. Today's proceedings and updates are next up. Please read on for the latest. Thank you. Today's proceedings are over or adjourned. We will be back tomorrow for day 18. We thank you for your unconditional love and support. We hope you will continue to support us.